Good day, math learners! Welcome to our new lesson, which is multiplication of rational algebraic expressions. Before we proceed on our discussion, let us have a review on how to simplify fractions. So we have 15 over 18. So una, i-factor out muna natin yung numerator and denominator natin. For numerator, we have 5 times 3. In our denominator, we have 2 times 3 times 3, that is 18. Then, cancel out natin yung 3. So, we have 5. Then, the product of the denominators, 2 times 3, that is 6. So, therefore, ang final answer natin is 5 over 6. Let us have another example. So, in this given, we are going to multiply fractions. So, the same procedure on how to simplify fractions, kailangan munang naka-simplify o naka-factored form yung ating first and second fraction bago tayo mag-multiply. Okay? So, we have 4 over 6, that is 2 times 2 over 3 times 2. Then, we have 12 over 16, the second fractions, that is 2 times 2 times 3 over 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Then, cancel out natin yung 2. 2 over 2, isa pang 2. Then, isa pang 2 again. Then, yung 3 natin. So, remember na kapag nagka-cancel out tayo, kailangan yung isa nasa numerator, yung isa nasa denominator. Kasi kaya naka-cancel out siya, kapag dinivide natin sila, ang sagot nun ay 1. Then, so we have 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1, that is 1, over 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 2, that is 2. Okay? So, therefore, ang final answer natin is 2. Okay? How about this one? So, this will be the second method. So, kung saan kayo mas nadadalian, yun yung gagawin natin. Okay? So, this is 4 over 6 times 12 over 16, the same given. Okay? So, 4 over 6. Then, yung second fraction natin, kailangan iisip tayo ng factor nila na meron tayong makakancel out dun sa ating first fraction. So, that is 6 times 2 over 4 times 4. Kasi, ang numerator natin dito sa first fraction natin ay 4. So, ibig sabihin, kung magkakaroon tayo ng 4 sa denominator, makakancel out natin yun. Masisimplify natin yung ating given. Then, we have 6 tayo dito sa ating denominator sa first fraction. So, umisip tayo ng factors ng 12 na meron ding 6. Okay po? Then, eto So, cancel out natin yung 4 saka yung 6. Ang remaining natin is 2 over 4. Okay? So, final answer na ba yung 2 over 4? Naka-simplest form na ba? Hindi pa. So, kailangan pa ulit natin i-simplify yung ating 2 over 4 by dividing both sides, dividing the numerator and the denominator by 2. So, that is 1 over 2. So, nakita natin na meron tayong parehong sagot. So, dito sa first method natin, then dito sa second method. Okay po? Pareho lang ang nakuha nating sagot. So, kung saan kayo mas nadadalian, yun ang gawin niyo. Basta tama ang ating makukuhang sagot. Let us have another example. So, we have 6w over 4 times 4 over 3w squared. Okay? So, factored natin yung first numerator natin, which is 6w, and yung denominator natin na 4. So, that is 2 times 3 times w over 2 times 2. Then, yung ating second fraction na. We have 2 times 2 over 3 times w times w. Then, magka-cancel out na tayo. We have 2 over 2. Cancel natin yon. Saka yung 3. Then, we have w. Saka, etong 2. So, yung remaining factor natin is 2 sa numerator and w sa denominator. So, that is equal to 2 over w. That will be our final answer. Okay po? Next example. 5d over 2e times 2d raised to 4e cubed over 10. Okay? So, 5d over 2e, naka-simplest form na po yun. Then we proceed to the second fraction or second rational expression. So, we have 2 times d times d times d times d, 4 na d. Then, we have 3e. Then, yung denominator natin, that is 5 times 2. Then, cancel out natin yung 5. Then, yung 2. Then, yung isang e. Okay? Meron tayo ngayong natirang ilang d. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, meron tayong 5d, that is d raised to 5. At meron tayong 2 e sa numerator, that is e squared. So, therefore, ang final answer natin is d raised to 5 e squared all over 2. Let us have another method. Again, the same procedure po tayo. The same example. So, we have 5d over 2e times 2d raised to 4 e cubed over 10. We have 5 over 2. Okay po. Times 2 over 5. Then, yung d natin dito. So, since d, ito meron tayong 1. Saka meron tayong 4 dito. Using the laws of exponent, i-add natin siya. So, 1 plus 4, ito po yun. Then, you have e natin, 3. Since nasa denominator siya, subtraction yun, 3 minus 1. Okay? That is equal to, cancel out muna pala natin yung 5. Then, we have yung 2. Then, yung final answer natin is d raised to 1 plus 4, that is 5. E raised to 3 minus 1 is 2 all over 2. So, that will be our final answer. So, magkaiba ng method, pero we come up with the same answer. Okay, next example. M minus 5 over 4m squared minus 9 times 4m squared plus 12m plus 9 over 2m squared minus 11m plus 5. Yan. So, ang given natin is, meron tayo ditong difference of two squares. Meron din tayong perfect square trinomial at isang general trinomial. So, unahin muna natin to. Okay? So, m minus 5, naka-simplest form na yan. That is m minus 5. Okay po? Then, proceed tayo dito sa denominator ng ating first expression, which is 4m squared minus 9. So, 4m squared minus 9 is an example of a difference of two squares. Okay? So, gagawin natin, gagawa lang ng dalawang parentheses. Kuhanin ng square root ng first term, kuhanin ng square root ng second term, then yung sign natin, yung isa plus, yung isa minus. So, we have the square root of 4m squared, that is 2m. Square root of 9 is 3. Yung isa plus, yung isa minus. Proceed tayo dito sa ating numerator on the second expression, which is 4m squared plus 12m plus 9. So, this is an example of perfect square trinomial. So, anong gagawin natin? So, gagawa lang tayo ng isang parenthesis, then may squared tayo sa labas. Okay? Then, kuhanin natin yung square root nito. Kuhanin natin ang square root ng 9. Kunin natin yung sign ng middle term. So, the answer is 2m, quantity 2m plus 3 squared. Okay po? So, square root ng 4m squared, that is 2m. Square root ng 9 is 3. Kunin natin ang sign ng middle term, that is positive. Next, denominator na tayo sa ating second expression, which is 2m squared minus 11m plus 5. So, anong gagawin natin? So, ililista uli natin yung mga possible factor nila. So, since 2m squared to, that is 2m times m, then yung 5 natin is prime again, so that is 5 times 1. So, pwede siya ng ganito. 2m minus 5 times the quantity m minus 1, or 2m minus 1 times the quantity m minus 5. So, trial and error po tayo. So, the first try natin, negative 5 times m is negative 5m. 2m times negative 1 is negative 2m. Then, magkapareho sila ng sign, i-add natin, that is 7. At ang sign nila is negative, so negative 7m, magkaiba sa ating middle term, which is negative 11m. So, mali ito. So, try natin yung pangalawa. So, dito, we have negative 1 times m, negative 1m. 2m times negative 5 is negative 10m. Add natin sila, pareho pa rin ang sign, negative 11m. So, pareho tayo ngayon sa ating middle term. So, therefore, ang factored form natin is 2m minus 1 times the quantity m minus 5. Then, proceed tayo dun sa ating cancellation. So, cancel out na natin si m minus 5. Saka, yung isang 2m plus 3. Kasi, ang ibig sabihin ng squared, squared of 2m plus 3, dalawang 2m plus 3 yon. So, may natira pa tayong isa. Then, we have natira natin sa numerator, that is 2m plus 3. Then, yung natira natin sa denominator, which is 2m minus 3 times 2m minus 1. So, eto ngayon yung final answer natin. Thanks for watching. Happy learning, everyone. I am Ma'am Rovi. Keep safe and God bless.